We all live in a technological world today, and we can't live without our cell phones, and we can't live without our internet. And one of the things that the internet has is called the hotspot. And we're all familiar with these hotspots. We see them in hotels and in restaurants and stores and gas stations, and maybe even your own cell phone may become a hotspot, or your internet connection in your house will become a hotspot. But what is a hotspot? A hotspot is a place where you can go to get connected on the internet. And you know, hotspots are important for communication. And that's important in our life too. Because you know, we've got to be hotspots. We've got to be hotspots in the communication process of spreading the word. And we're all little hotspots because we have the ability to share the word, to spread the good news. And we can do that if we're willing to be open and have our hotspot on. And when our hotspot is on, when people get near us, they can get connected to something other than themselves. And that person that they get connected to should be the person that's going to be willing to give them an insight into who God is. Because by your goodness and your love and your acceptance and your transparency, other people may see God through you. And you may be the only Bible that some people ever read. And you may be the only gospel some people hear. So each of us has an important place to play in this world of communication and hotspotting. Each of us has a job to make sure that we are the best and most vibrant hotspot in the area, and that people want to join us and they want to come near us because we have something that we can offer them that no one else has. The world is empty. People are searching because they're empty. And no matter how much they have in their life, people today are basically alone. They're lonely. Because no matter how much we do with all this cyber communication, we're not dealing one-to-one with the person. And when we lose that ability as a human to communicate with one another, then we lose our humanity. And when we lose our humanity, what is the purpose of our lives? Yes, what is the purpose of our life? It wasn't to communicate with one another a sense of love. First and foremost, a love of God, and secondly, a love of neighbor. Because those are the two great commandments. Love God and love your neighbor as yourself. And so we need to be vibrant. We need to be alive. We need to be able to always be connecting to others. Yes, we need to be the best hotspots we can be. And we can if we're willing to make that part of our life. To make the focus of our life goodness and kindness and gentleness and forgiveness and mercy and transparency and basically love of everything. That's why God made you. He made you to be an image of himself. And as an image of himself, that's who he is. He's other. He's love. And he wants us all to be in contact with one another because we're all supposed to be part of this family of humanity. And we're doing a pretty bad job of it today. Everything today is separation. We have wars, we have fights, we have discontent, we have disrespect, we have, you name it, and it's going on in this world today. Not what God wanted. God gave us diversity so that we could see the wonderful things that he could create. If we were all the same, it would be a pretty boring world. Diversity is meant to make us better. Only trouble is we've turned it around to use it as a means of separation. And instead, what we need to do is we need to turn it all back together again. Yes, we need to be different, but we need to be the same. Different, yes. Different cultures, different races, different creeds, different religions. But we all have to be the same because we all have the same red blood. We all beat with the same human hearts. And we're all part of the family of God, in the family of humanity. So let our hotspots glow. Make sure they're on all the time so that you can attract others. And when they get attached and connected to your hotspot, that they will not be in a dead zone. Make sure that your hotspot is always alive and that they can come and get the best amount of 5G or 10G that they can get out of you. Because that's why you were here. You're here to be a hotspot.